So, you play Dark and Darker and want to display your mighty talents to the world? Well, you've come to the right place. This Saturday, April 19th at 6 p.m. CDT, I will be hosting a 1v1 tournament with a chance for the #1 contestant to win a $10 Steam gift card, and also with the possibility to upgrade that prize to a $25 Steam gift card. Now that I got your attention, let's get into the details of this tournament. First off, in order to be eligible for this tournament, every contestant must make a new character starting at level 1 with Discipled 1v1 somewhere in their name. I understand a lot will already have max character slots, but this is a prerequisite in order to make all things fair for every contestant that might want to participate, so that everyone starts on the same leveling field. Second, once your eligible character has been made, every contestant has up until and only till level 20 to go through the dungeons on that character only and collect gear for them to use in the tournament while staying at or below gear score 124. So choose what gear you use wisely. You want to use Squire gear? Squire gear is also allowed. If any contestants are above level 20, they will not participate in the tourney. And also, if any contestant is using gear that doesn't say found by their specific character, then that gear will have to be stashed or the contestant will not be able to compete in the match. So make sure you pay attention to your levels and also make sure your gear all says found by your character. For this tournament, I've decided not to allow socketing, as there's really no way for me to filter anyone using gems from other characters that they've used. So if you're also wearing socketed gear, that gear will have to be replaced with gear that is unsocketed or you will not be able to compete. Depending on if this tournament goes well, I will decide on whether or not socketing might be in the next one. Now, let's get into the details on how this tournament actually works. First off, this is the most important part of the video, so please everyone listen very carefully so you don't miss any important information. For anyone that is for sure interested in participating, I need you to comment your character name on this video, so that I can plug you into the tournament bracket by Friday the 18th. If your name is not on this video by Friday the 18th, then you will not be plugged into the bracket and will not participate in the tournament. This tournament is a single elimination tournament, with each match being the best of 3 to make things simple and quick, since this is my very first time doing this. Once again, if this tournament does turn out good, then maybe we can consider a different format, but for now, it will be single elimination with the best of 3. Once the tournament begins Saturday, I will invite the first 2 contestants into my party and check everyone's gear in the gathering hall to double check there is no found by or socketed gear before entering the dungeon. If any of the contestants are not present within 5 minutes of it being their turn, then that will result in a disqualify. So please be ready and aware of when it is your turn to compete when it comes to the day of the tournament. In regards to this, I also understand that for some contestants, it might be a while before that they can compete. So if you don't have Saturday night completely free, I suggest that you maybe not join the tournament, because I don't want anyone to waste their time if they can't wait for their turn to compete. But for those that are present, once gear is approved, I will pick a map at random, and whatever the first module we spawn in is, that will be the arena for the contestants to fight in. Before the fight begins, I will clear half of the mobs in the module and leave the other half of the mobs alive, and it will be up to the players to either stay in the cleared half as they fight, or risk the chance of wandering into the mobs with the possibility of being hit by them too and maybe dying. If a contestant does happen to wander into the uncleared part of the module and dies, then that is still considered a loss to their best of 3. It's important to note that I will not be fighting in any of these matches, but I will be spectating and commentating each fight, and will also be a res cleric to res any of the contestants that die so that they can finish their best of 3. Once the match is complete, the winner of the fight will move further into the bracket to compete against the other winners. Once we've completed all of the matches and we are down to the winner has an option to 1v1 me for the chance to win a $25 Steam gift card instead of the $10 prize that they won. If the contestant does lose against me, they will still receive their $10 gift card, but if they do happen to beat me, the prize is upgraded to a $25 gift card. It is also important to note this does not mean you get a $10 and a $25, but this is a chance for you to possibly earn a bigger prize with no fear of losing your previous one. One very important thing to note about the Steam gift cards, Steam has a policy that users must be friends for 3 full days in order to send gifts to each other. So if we are not friends prior to the tournament and you happen to win, you'll have to wait a few days to earn your prize, but you can rest assured you will receive your rightful reward when the time comes. With all that being said, I believe that I have covered everything in regards to the function of the tournament. Now I just want to explain a few major rules. There will be absolutely no toleration for toxic or disrespectful behavior, and such behavior is subject to disqualification from the tournament entirely. This includes teabagging, swearing, name-calling, and you probably get the picture. Everyone must understand the rules of my streams entirely and follow them as such. I want this to be a fun way for the community to come together, and by no means will I allow anyone to bully, disrespect, or act toxic towards me or any of my contestants that are participating. Second, I'm relying on a bit of honesty in regards to certain things, so all I ask is that you don't try to finesse your way through the tournament. If caught cheating in any sort of fashion, you will be removed from the tourney and also from the community and will not be allowed to compete in any future events. As stated before, I will be commentating on each one of these matches, which means this will all be live streamed and made into content. So if you are uncomfortable with being in a video, I recommend not joining at all. VoIP is also encouraged, once again, so long as you are following the rules of my community, which is family friendly and PG behavior. If any of these rules are continuously broken, again, it could result in a disqualify from the tournament. You are not at all obliged to talk on VoIP if you don't want to, so you can leave your mic on mute. I believe that is all I need to say. If there are any questions about the rules or how the tournament works, please ask or let me know if I missed anything. And also do not forget to comment your character name with Discipled 1v1 on this video to make sure that you are locked into the bracket. I'm looking forward to seeing how this all goes, and I hope you all have a blessed week getting ready for the big day this Saturday. Take care, and Godspeed, fellow travelers.